Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. We are here today at Beauty Within DK to do some live guidance. It is live guidance with God and your higher self. Obviously, my higher self will be here, plus more of my non-physical team. I just want to check really quick to make sure that I am, in fact, live and you can hear me. Let me just pop on my page really quick, and that way I'll be able to see any comments as well. Okay, so we have, okay, I can see it now and hear it. Okay, we do have a storm going on over here, so apologies if there's any internet disruption. That there's a lot of energy going on right here in my specific location. So, as I mentioned, what we're going to do today is live guidance. Ask me anything. I'll be here with my higher self, Helena, my other higher self, her energetic pair, Susanna, and of course, God, my main man. and then at the end, when we're all done with any questions you might have, any comments, I'll just let you know of a few upcoming programs and ways to work with me if you want to stick out to the end. And obviously, you can always find links above in the post, but feel free, oh, there you go, my notes. Feel free to DM me or comment below if there's something you're particularly looking for and you're not sure what it is. We can absolutely figure out what is right for you right now. And as you join the live, I would love to hear where you are tuning in from. Where are you? I am currently in the Northeast of the United States in New England, and I love to hear where you are too. So if you're loving the content also on my page, please like it, follow it, and invite people, share in the energy. If there is somebody you know who would benefit from what I share, by all means, help them by pointing them in my direction. I also have a private Facebook group, and there's links all over the page. You can join through there as well. So all of my videos are available for replay, so you can watch on catch up if you can't be here live. If you have questions and you can't be here live in the future, always just remember you can comment ahead of the event, and I will look back and make sure to get those answered for you. So a little bit about me. I am a Believe accredited practitioner, a 5th Dimension Earth certified healer, a divine evolved change maker, and now a spectrum practitioner. You'll get to hear more about all of those things the longer you hang around. But I am your leading edge physical guide and healer. And I'm here to support and help you as you're ready to awaken, ready to heal, ready to feel good, ready to live, ready to evolve, as you are ready for true, beautiful magnificence. That is a divine statement from God, true, beautiful magnificence. And it encapsulates all that you are as you were created in the moment your soul was created, and getting to where you get to live as all that you are in magnificence, with all of your capabilities and all the gifts bestowed upon you at your creation. Okay, so what I may share today may be different to what you're currently understanding. However, just allow this to flow with you, feel it. You can feel the truth of it and let it settle. And just ask questions that you may have. Some of the language I use the real language of energy, and you may not be familiar with it, and it may feel familiar but seem funny, but don't worry, just let it flow. Ask if you have questions. All right, so a quick little reminder, what's a higher self? We all have one. We're all connected to them. I've done a whole series on Meet Your Higher Self, and just generally, if you are female, you will have a female higher self. If you're male, you'll have a male higher self. They have been there since the moment you were created. When your soul was created, it was that soul soup analogy from the book Believe. It's a scoop of God's energy and a scoop of your higher self's energy. Mix it all around. Add all of the magic of seasonings, so to speak. And that's you. That's you, your soul. You were created. So your higher self was there from the beginning. And your higher self is basically the same vibrational frequency and energy as you, so that she can help you throughout your whole physical existence on Earth. Okay, so people receive in all different ways. Now, there's lots of ways to practice gaining a conscious connection with your higher self, receiving guidance from your higher self. And this translates also into other guides and eventually God, if you aren't already connected to God. And I'm talking in an energetic, spiritual way, not necessarily religion. We're leaving religion out of it because that is a physical human construct of what God's love is for physical human. So we'll also, as I mentioned, have a Q&A at the end, and we'll see what comes up. So if there are no questions or comments coming in live, I will absolutely have something to do. I always have guidance from God or my higher self or a guide as to what to do on these lives, because what happens is sometimes physical humans have other commitments during the time I am on, but it is right time to be on, and it is right time whenever you are listening back to this for you to hear the message. And what happens is, especially with me, this is how I live and part of how I have an immense influence in this universe, in the whole multiverse, is that I am open and allowing of all non-physical energy to watch, to learn, for me to show and say, and for them to learn and go back to whatever their job is in non-physical, or whoever they are currently a higher self for that's incarnated as physical, and to help them with what they've learned. So I'm completely surrounded with non-physical all the time, and they can watch. It's fantastic. I love it. I am designed to do this. Not everybody is designed to do this, and obviously there is a level of privacy where they can detach and know when to come back consciously. So, whoops. Just have a couple of notes over here so I don't forget anything in particular. But they're blowing all around. I have the window open. We have such a gorgeous breeze. It is overcast and wet and rainy, but it's so needed, and it's so beautiful for all of the plants to gain from the energy of the water and the rain and the wind. So I do have some cards here, and this is a great tuning exercise. We've done this, I'm just going to move that for now. We've done this a few times in the past as a tuning exercise, but also when we were creating truths in one of the other live guidance sessions, God, whoops, God was here with us as well, as always, with me, and was bringing through a lot of love and truths to share with you based on whatever card was pulled. So it's very interesting if what will happen is whoever will be listening back to this replay in the future, what happens with the way my energetics and capabilities work is I can tune into what's needed. So I will pick cards. They will be drawn. Even though there's no physical human currently on this live video, I will draw cards, and they will be exactly the message of what is right for you to hear right now and relevant to you when you listen back to this. And you could be a complete stranger on the other side of the world from me, and we've never met, but I guarantee that the message will be something that is needed for you, and it is from God, from your higher self through God. So don't you worry. This should be fun. I don't know how many cards I will draw today. We'll see how it goes, and I'll know when it's time to close off the live. So let's see. I feel like we're almost done shuffling. One of these, and I'm trying not to fling cards all over the place. These are so pretty. I love the design on the back of these. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at all that energy. Okay, so first one is, ooh, it's called Clearing Debts. This whole deck is actually about abundance, and that is so awesome because that is, I'm gonna say it wrong, my state of being, state of living. I've had a very long journey in my own magnificence journey. I'll have to look back and see what the proper term is, but I believe it's my state of being is abundance. So I was very drawn to use this deck today. So today is clearing debts. Now, abundance too, I know we'll get to the card. Abundance is not just dealing with the energy of money or currency. There is a difference, actually. The energy of currency is what we think of as money, like cash and coins and things that can go into our bank account. And the energy of money is all of that plus energy exchange, like the exchange of love and appreciation. When somebody does something nice for you, that's an energy of money. When somebody is supportive of you, when you do something nice or supportive for someone else, that is all the energy of money. And then the energy of currency is like cash, like dollar bills, coins, things in your bank account. Okay, so this card is Clearing Debts. And let's see what it says. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Okay, so I'm glad like this card encapsulated both emotional and financial debt. I completely get very lit up by helping people with that emotional debt, so to speak. But it's more than just like, it's not like a karma bank or anything like that. But it's about having the capability to help enact you to be able to take your fear-labeled memories and relabel them to love-labeled memories. And that's just a jumping off point towards magnificence. So you will feel good, you'll feel better, and you'll feel good about all of your emotional relationships with yourself, with your families, with your friends, with your coworkers, with whoever, with your whole perspective and divine perspective of your experience in this world. And obviously with clearing financial debt, you can tap into energy. Now, once you've worked on your own emotions and you've cleared low vibration, it opens you up energetically for the law of synchronicity to bring you things that you are trying to manifest. There is a lot behind it and a process, but you can get there and get everything you want, whether it be emotional freedom or more cash in the bank and currency, or more better relationships. So the financial part of it, though, is once that energy shift is created from your emotional debt, so to speak, being cleared, your financial energy is able to flow more freely, and then that's when you really start seeing abundance in that sort of traditional dictionary definition sort of way. So you start with the emotional, and then financial comes. Now you can start working on financial at the same time. But what you want to do is get enough low vibration cleared that you're starting to receive guidance from your higher self in a more clarifying way that you understand what's the next step, what's the next thing I should be doing, and it feels really good, really true and important in the moment to take that next step, and you go complete the action to do it, and it will just unfold there again, and again, and then it's almost magical when you start noticing it unfolding, and you wake up one day and everything's all cleared up and you're like, wow, I feel really free and I feel really good. So, okay, that's enough on that card. Let's see, what will the next be? We need a musical interlude. And stop. Okay. The next card is employment change. What's on there? Is that... There's definitely a horse. Who's this? It seems like it's a human form, but it feels very energetic to me. Okay, so this card says, your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You are being supported each step of the way. Ooh, I can feel overwhelming, powerful love in my love vortex reading that. Okay, so this is all about finding what is your passion and gaining money energy exchange from it, or currency exchange from it specifically. So a lot of people will spend a lot of time trying to figure out what's their life purpose. Well, your purpose, I'm going to tell you right now, is to live life and to feel good doing it. That's your purpose. Now, all the other bits and bobs that fall under that will be unique to you. But how do you get there? Again, you get that emotional freedom and things start to flow. The clarity starts to flow. The steps that you are guided to take, that intuitive feeling to go do this or leave the house now instead of 5 minutes from now and go do that. Those things all start to make sense. And even if they feel like they're bouncing around to different points, when you look back in hindsight at the snapshot, it all the puzzle pieces have fallen into place. So, what will you do? Well, priorities obviously are going to be things that make you feel good, and things that as you are moving through this change, you are going to not necessarily, in most cases, just completely give up what you have. Like you won't necessarily, even if you're in, say, a career or a job that you don't love, you're not going to necessarily quit that job or that career right away. There's going to be a transitional period where you're going to need to hold on to that so you have currency flowing into your bank account, so that currency can flow out of your bank account to pay bills, buy food, keep the electric on in your house, and those sort of things. But during that time of having that, the comfort of having currency flow from a job or a career, you are going to be able to start exploring in that feeling good and releasing of your low vibration. You'll be able to have more clarity on what do you really enjoy? What really lights you up? How do you love to help other people? And from that, you will start to hear the whispers of what direction you're going in and how to be able to create a career out of that loving, high vibrational energy to help others, yourself first and your family, but to help others ultimately. So, I really love that. And you are being supported every step of the way. So a story I want to share with you was during some of my journey, there was acceptance energy. Now that is a whole live in and of itself. But what that did was it made me come to an understanding that if the whole world fell apart around me, my whole physical existence, and there was nothing left and nobody left to support me, I was still supported by God and my non-physical team, and everything would always be okay. By having that clarity and that connection and that clear understanding of who I am and all that I am, nothing could get in my way to come back and rise again to have an absolutely magnificent life. Okay. So I feel like we will just have one more. Let's see, what is the message this time? What is it? This is exciting. I love this. I don't need cards to gain this this clarity and the guidance for you, but it's really fun for me. I love it. It's like who doesn't love that, you know? And so it just brings an element of more fun and joy. So I do it anyway. Okay, let's see what we have. Ooh. Clean energy food. Look at that beautiful little cherub with her apples. So this says, when you fuel your body with a healthful organic diet, you increase your energy levels and ability to focus. This automatically leads to more efficiency, better ideas, and a higher vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. It's so true, and this is something I was thinking about the other day, about the ways that I work. Now, just as I mentioned, it's so funny, I just mentioned the cards. Do I need the cards to give you life guidance? Absolutely not. Are they really fun from a physical human perspective to drop into the mix? Absolutely. And one of the things that I was recalling the other day about my own magnificence journey was how I have healed myself. And, you know, there's a lot of times I think before people are awakened and consciously whole and really having a real clear, strong connection because they've cleared their low vibration and reached their broadest truth and are living that way. I think a lot of spiritual people can sometimes think that it's either all or nothing. You either heal completely through all energetics and capabilities, or you're doing it wrong, or you're doing it through physical human methods, and that's not great. But I have always found the practicality in not reinventing the wheel. And I have found that as I have set desires to improve my health, that my higher self would bring me to things that are already created and in existence. Now, other people are co-creating on this planet with their non-physical teams and with God as well. And so if somebody has created a nutritional way of eating or information that is specific to something I am desiring or needing for my physical container or my non-physical container, why not be brought the information and pick and choose what is right for me? And so there are many times where that's happened. And I love that when you are on a healthful healing journey, you can combine energetics and things that are practical right here, right now, in our physicality as humans. To be able to use the combination of both of those things is so, so strong. Such a great way to relieve yourself of the pressure of something working or not working that's purely energetic, when you may not energetically be expanded enough for it to really work properly, but to have that backup almost, and to have the physicality of the healthful thing working in conjunction and in tandem and in synchronicity with the spiritual energetics and healing energy that is all within us, whether it's innate or brought to the surface as a capability. So that's always been spectacular, and I love it, and this timing is perfect. So this is a good time then for you to become a little introspective and ask the questions of yourself and of your higher self. Set the intention, the answer will come to you, and you will intuitively know it, whether you are not awakened yet, whether you are somewhere within your awakening, whether you are awakened, whether you are evolved. You will intuitively know and understand what is right for you, what you're being brought to is of purpose and reason for what you need in the moment. It could be an exercise program. It could be a type of food. It could be that you need to eat only organic foods for a time. It could be that you need to eat less for a time, or at certain intervals for a time, or drink more water, or drink more green tea, or try this exercise program and exercise in this particular way instead of that particular way for a time being. And it can change. Energy changes. As your physical body is healing, your cells will let you know. Now, it depends if you can allow that and notice it or fully understand it, are whole other stories. But on a very base level of somebody who is not even awakened yet, you will get these nudges of intuition to know when it's time to change something or try something or do something slightly different or push a little harder or back off a little and have more rest. So it's so super exciting. I love that so much. Okay, and the very last part of it about raising your vibration, which attracts golden opportunities and beneficial relationships. When you move into that higher vibration by putting the work in, whether it's physical or emotional work, vibrational work, you will open up feeling better, feeling good. The people around you, it will ripple out to them. It may not be right away. There may be a delay. Like, there's a delay when you order something on Amazon and it takes a day or 3 days, to show up. There's going to be a delay. So you could be feeling really good and nobody else around you is noticing it yet. That's okay. They'll catch up. They will notice eventually. They may agitate about it because you're not in the same energy you've always been in. And it's riling their souls up a little bit that there's something happening different, and maybe, they're not ready to change yet, and that's okay. But they'll get there. And then having that higher vibration, you will see like attracts like. And so there'll be more better and more good things flowing into your experience. Wonderful, wonderful. Just going to double check if there's any other comments. Nope. Okay, so as promised, some upcoming programs and things. This month of June, I have a limited time special price on my Soul to Soul Remembering session. So before you were physical, you were non-physical and purely love labeled. And once you transform to physical human, you were born here on earth, so to speak, you forgot who you are. And this is common. It's a common occurrence in physical humans. And you at some point may feel like you're here for more, but you're having challenges knowing what that more is. Well, together we can remember, and this Soul to Soul Remembering session is perfect for that. It's an energetic session of soul to soul connection, and it will ignite remembering energy within you from when you were non-physical, before you transformed to physical human. And it will be helpful to reveal many of those missing puzzle pieces of you that you're wanting to know and understand. So through my immense soul capabilities, God, my broader physical team, together I will be able to help you to know and understand you, because it's time to remember. Okay, some other programs coming up in the future. Evolve You will be coming up. If you think you are ready for Evolve You, please send me a direct message. You must be awakened and have reached your broadest truth for this. Now, we need to get you there. If you think that sounds really awesome to live in Evolve You energy, whether you know what it is or not, it's okay. I will have a little something on my website. I will have more information coming soon. But it's important, if you're feeling drawn to this Evolve You energy, message me, okay? So we can get you ready to go. Now, later in this year too, I will also be teaching you the Spectrum experience. That is brand new. It is raining so hard. I'm just checking to make sure it's not coming in my open window. Anyway, so the Spectrum experience will be coming later. This is a course I completed last weekend. It is amazing. It's all about energetic, life-enhancing energy. And you can be at any point in your magnificence journey to do this. So that's coming soon. Some other stuff that's just kind of swirling in the background, that's I'm getting ready, pulling it from the ethers, so to speak, and crystallizing it to bring to you. So keep posted to my page, keep posted to my group. And at any time, if you are wondering if there's still XYZ program available, please just DM me, and we can, work out the times and all of that. So I will also be doing another one of these free live guidance Ask Me Anything sessions on Thursday. What month is this? June 23rd. Watch for the event, and we will do something similar or completely different. Who knows? Anyway, listen, booking links above for the Soul to Soul connection. If there's anything else you are curious to work with me about, please feel free, post in the comments, send me a DM. And if you are not sure what is the next step that is right for you right now, let's go ahead and set up a free discovery call. DM or comment below for that. And I want to, no more comments? Okay, I want to thank you all for being here. And remember, it is time to transform the next segment of your journey towards true, beautiful magnificence. So let's manifest true, beautiful magnificence together. I will see you all next Monday, this coming Monday, for part 2 of my Broadest Truth series. And don't forget, I am sending you so much love. Bye-bye.